if another community offers more money and more attractive resources and surroundings, then we're finding people leaving. And it's happening between neighboring communities. So I can tell you, we have brought to North Reading, out of the 35, some teachers from neighboring communities. And they're doing that because they feel that this is a great place to work. But we're also seeing the reverse is true as well, that we are losing some of our teachers to other districts, and that it may be purely a matter of distance or convenience, that it's closer to where someone lives. And certainly with rising gas prices and concern about transportation, that if you can save money, and rather than traveling 25 miles or coming out of Boston, the city, or Cambridge, to work in North Reading, then this is a problem that you're facing. The turnover in teachers is very, very high, and the longevity of having someone stay for hit that 5-year mark is it's not the way it was when I went into education.
My wife started her 35th year today in the same school district, the same building, the same room. So it doesn't happen that often.
So I could see people choosing community like North Reading to come to work for. There's a lot of support in this community, from the parents and the parent boards right up through the administration. Are we losing teachers because there are better salary offers in nice communities like North Reading? Or are we pretty competitive?
I would say from a salary standpoint, we are very competitive, at least in this area. We're not competitive with some of the suburbs that are more in the west.
Okay, or an applicant
Right.
willing to pass over
Exactly.
Right.
for teacher
And
salaries.
we have, I will say, we have lost some of our newer teachers to those kinds of communities.
So when the governor proposes paying teachers, specifically in math and science, more money than other subjects, do you see us having a mass exodus with most teachers going for certification then in math and science to get that extra pay, or you don't think that'll be a big havoc in our salaries?
It's probably a reason they're not certified in math and science now. I mean, seriously, it's not just something I think you just do.
It's high school math, we've all been there.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't fit with people's
It
interests
is not.
usually. If they're not
To-
interested in math, they're not gonna go get the certification.
In order to get certified in the sciences or any area, actually, you need, if you don't possess a solid undergraduate major in that subject, you are going to find the subject area certification test to be a challenge. And there are some individual teachers who may pass their college work and possess a degree, but when they are required to take that certification test, and if they're not well prepared for that, they're not going to pass it. And if we are allowed to hire someone who is not fully certified, but we must apply for a waiver, and that is only for a limited amount of time. And there are, our practice at this point is that after 1 year, if you don't meet the standards, then we're not going to offer a continued contract. So it is getting difficult, and I think the pressures, which are good on the one hand, are also are making some of our college graduates second guess whether or not they want to go through this process of certification, ultimately leading to a teaching position. So there are many questions that are being asked, particularly in higher education, about what are schools of education doing to prepare teachers. There's a drop-off. If you look at, as you know, I have an association with the University of Lowell. There's a drop-off in the number of undergrads who are looking at education as a future major. So this is a concern.
And you think that's because of the tougher standards or the salary?
I think it's a combination of both.
One's good, the tough standards are good.
Right.
Salary, I think, really is a national issue. If you want to bring more men into education, then they have to support a family off their salary, and we need to pay them to do that.
Just a few more comments before I ask Carl to chime in here. I do want to make some comments about school safety. One, in terms of traffic. As you know, we had a report from the Traffic Safety Committee. Officer Scott Fulton was here back in the spring, and a study was done at the little school, making a Barbary lane a one-way during school times, pick-up and drop-off times, to really get that flow of traffic. It's similar issue is at the Batchelder School, where we have Peabody Street is being, is designed as a one-way. That's for a reason. With an increase in vehicle traffic at the school, more buses. Let me just focus on the little school just as an example. Not only do we have the regular starting at any time for the little school, but we also have a preschool program that operates at the little school, and the starting at any time is an AM and a PM for that program is off-center for the regular starting at any time. So you have bands coming. I think it's up to 6 bands that are coming, plus parents who are bringing their children to the preschool program. We are also going to have at the little school a second program replicating the program at the Hood School. It's a SEED program for deaf and hearing, hard of hearing children, or young children. And so we will have additional vehicle traffic at the school, at the little school. Now, the little school is the smallest of our schools. If you go to the Hood School, to Mr. McKay's school, you're going to see even an increased traffic. So I guess what I'm saying is, please, let's all pay attention to not only the stated rules for arrival and dismissal. Each of the schools releases and prints those rules and disseminates them to parents. We have staff outside in the morning and in the afternoon directing traffic and getting children out of cars. It is very difficult to have someone who is not, a parent who's not choosing to follow those rules. I've requested that the principals be very direct with those parents in terms of either sending a letter, notifying the parents that they're not in compliance with basic safety rules. We don't want to have happen in North Reading what was so unfortunately occurred in Stoneham several years ago.
Yeah, a week after we opened it at
Right.
the central school.
Right, which is a different
Which
school, but
sent a shockwave
Right.
because we sent our kids to the central school.
So, let's all remember, school's opening, we have to be alert for the entire.
Well, and parents will notice an interesting change up here at the middle school also, which
Yes,
has
right.
been a big problem with parents dropping their children off down at the end and then trying to sneak around and
Yeah.
into the traffic. And you've got kids running across, and they'll no longer be able to do that,
Right.
which is, again, it's a safety issue. You don't want kids darting between the cars, so.
The other thing, just again with safety, the batch, remember the batch and the high school share that driveway, and even though there's dismissal times are different, we have a lot of high school students who are coming in and out for various sports functions, and we don't have the main arrival and dismissal is up on Peabody, just the buses are using that lower level, but again, we need to be mindful of that. The other safety issue is that we're moving forward with our capital investment in security. And the security system is installed here at the middle school and the high school, and work is underway now at the Batchelder School. Security systems involve changing and controlling the the doors. And we will not initially, but once the system is fully operational and everyone is trained, we will be locking all of those doors, and access will be through a video control. And we have installed security cameras in the high school and the middle school. We'll be notifying parents and students of that through the handbooks and through formal written communication. This is in the main areas of the school. And we're moving forward with it at the Bachelor School as well. As you know, we have a capital item that we'll be proposing at the October town meeting to get additional funds to finish the Hood School and the middle school. The last thing, I know this may sound negative, but our schools, with all the work that's done by the maintenance staff, that work is still ongoing. You can see it here today. You can't come into the main lobby because the floors are being waxed. This is going to happen right through next week. Our schools are used all summer long. We have programs in every school, from the recreation summer program to a special education program, or summer program at the bachelor's school and at the middle school, to a private special education program at the Hood School. Our maintenance staff has worked around those programs, and they're trying to get their work done. What is difficult is that there's a tendency for students and parents who want to come in and visit the school, see their classroom, or meet their teacher. We really like to discourage that. If you're new to the North Reading, we have orientation programs and we provide tours, and that's fine. But if you just want to meet your teacher, we're really discouraging parents and children coming in and kind of walking through the schools over the coming days. School's going to open in time, and you'll get the information out, and there'll be great orientation programs, and I think things will go a lot smoother. So, Carl, do you want to talk about
Sure.
what's happened this summer?
Sure. Briefly, you touched upon many of the things. We joke in the business office as teachers start to drop in and say, "Oh, you were here all summer," but the 12-month employees do work pretty hard during the summer. I think it's fair to say that in the business office and for the maintenance staff and even the business manager, the two busiest months of the year are maybe July and August. People may be surprised to hear that, but it's probably true. Because a lot of work has to get done at the end of August. All of the schools, as you note, are used so actively in the summer now that a lot of things have to happen at the end. The classrooms are dismantled totally. If you see what they do, every chair, every desk, every single movable item is removed from all of the rooms and dusted, scrubbed down, and waxed. So a lot of that credit goes to the maintenance staff for doing that. At the same time, I wanted to remind the community of a couple changes that they will see. Unfortunately, they involve money, but we have, the school committee has supported the increase in lunch prices that will go into effect in September. So that information is being promulgated via the school newsletters, but I thought I'd just briefly mention that on a kindergarten through grade 5 basis, we're going from 2 1/4 to $2.50 per meal. Discounts are available if you buy 10 at a time, however. In middle school, we're going from $2.50 to $2.75, and at the high school, we're going from $2.75 to $3.
Because the meals are larger, right?
Meals are larger, and in fact, the adult meals are up to $4, and those are even larger. The adult meals went from $3 to $4 over the summer. However, in that case, we have raised prices there for 6 years.
The superintendent's lunch is true, right?
$4.
And no cookies.
$4, no cookies.
No cookies.
Only healthy ones.
So that's in place. I should also encourage people to look at the district website, because people, although it's important to buy your copy of the transcript Thursday, the bus routes have been online on the website since first week of July. So that information has been out there for people to see should they wish to see it. But sometimes you're not quite ready to see that